Hey, how's everybody doing? Listen, Steve Foreman here again, bringing you another episode of Center of the Kitchen. As you know, it's my desire to just take this moment and to share how to build leadership inside our kitchens. As chefs, we want to master the center of the plate, right? We love to get the best ingredients. We want the food, the flavor, everything to be great in the center of the plate. Well, let's take the same intensity and passion that we have for the center of the plate and let's cultivate that into the center of our kitchen. What quality of leadership are we developing for our team to rise and build great success? Because as leaders, that's what we want. We want success for the team, not just success for us, but success for the team. So I'm taking this opportunity to deal with center of the kitchen, just an ideology of learning how to lead our kitchens. And not just kitchens, but any team. All of these lessons are applicable to any form of discipline, any form of career path that somebody may be on. These are all applicable for anyone. So it's not just for the center of the kitchen, but it's really for anybody that's willing to learn and to build up their leadership. So today, we're going to talk about guidance and autonomy. Guidance and autonomy. As leaders, we want to be able to provide the guidance for all of the team members that we have. But we also want them to be able to function independently. We want to give them that autonomy so that they feel like they're a part of the bigger picture. We want them to know that their contribution is extremely important. And so by you as a leader instilling in them not just the guidance, but that sense of autonomy that they want to have in their mind to feel like they are contributing to the success of what we do that day in the kitchen or whatever we may be doing. So there's ways in which we can provide that for our leaders or for our team members as leaders. We want to be able to understand there should be clear expectations. That's one of the things for guidance, is that we need to provide them clear expectations. What does that mean? For instance, if I'm asking my team to, let's just say, have a deadline or a timeline, tell them exactly what that looks like. Don't just say, get it done. Say, hey, listen, guys, we need to have this done by the end of the week. Sometimes you get a memo or an email that says EOD, end of day. That's when we have to deliver or bring the deliverables, right? But there's always that expectation for them to understand that. So make those expectations very clear. Even if you tell somebody, for us as chefs, we may tell our staff members, hey, we want to reduce food costs. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? What measure? Well, I want to reduce food costs by 0.5% within the next 90 days. So then now I give our team the understanding of what we're shooting for, 0.5% for our P&L. So then from there, how do you help them to understand what kind of behaviors will bring the results that we're looking for? Those are clear expectations. So we want to think about that. Or engagement, again, setting clear expectations. I want to improve our engagement with our line employees. I want to improve engagement by, let's just say, reducing their tardiness or their absentee by 50%. Again, engagement means that they're there, they're engaged. We want to reduce absenteeism, we want to reduce tardiness. So then now as a leader, show them what they can do. Maybe have more pre-shift meetings throughout the week. Help the team feel a part of something. So again, you're setting up clear expectations. Then you want to provide a framework for the work. You want to provide a framework without all of the micromanagement, okay? Again, nobody likes micromanaging, but we do want to have a framework. Well, what does that mean? As a chef, I might tell some other upcoming chefs what some of the best practices are. So now I give them something to think about. What are some of the best practices that are out there in the industry? Or I might share with them some of my experiences of what I've been using in the past and what I've been using in today's efforts that I'm making as a leader. However, the micromanagement part comes in by you just allowing them to tweak what you offer as a framework. You don't just set a hard framework where you're saying, it's gotta be done this way or else. You tell them, hey, here's some guidelines or here's some frameworks of what's been used in the past or what's current today. But then let them, as they're experiencing it, come up with some ideas of how to tweak it a little bit. And you give them that power to do that without yelling at them, why did you do this? Hey, that's a great idea. What made you think of that? Tell them that. Say, man, that was awesome. I never thought of that. How did you come up with that? And they share with you, and then you tell them how great of an idea that was. Man, you're just empowering that person. That's what we want to do. And lastly, we want to encourage decision making, okay? And what do I mean by encouraging decision making? What you want to do is you want to delegate something to them. You want to tell them, hey, go up into that kitchen, and I want you, let's just say you're grooming a leader, you're grooming a sous chef or a supervisor. You tell them, I want you to lead that kitchen tonight, okay? This is what I need you to do. I'm delegating you to run that kitchen. But then let that individual, while they're in the kitchen, control the processes. They're the ones that are communicating to the team in that kitchen what needs to be done that night and delegating all those other pieces, but you are just supervising that. You're helping them. You're building them. So what you'll do is you'll delegate, tell that individual, this is where you're going to be at, but then you allow that person while they're there, right? Control the processes. They're the ones that are controlling the evening. They're the ones that are telling some of the line cooks, hey, we got to do this or we got to do that. Hey, I need you to prep some of this. You let them control that, but you're delegating to that person, I need you in that kitchen. I need you to supervise that kitchen. So again, you're empowering your people. You're empowering your team, and you're developing them to know how to make decisions. You're helping them to be in a place where they experience the action and they're able to cultivate an understanding of how to make good decisions. And you're there also. So there's more to this, but I just want you to think about this. And I'm gonna leave you this as an example. I had a great supervisor. This guy was great. And I told him he's gonna control one of our clubs. He's gonna go up there and he's gonna run the club. So that's where I positioned him. And I also told him, here's our items that we're serving. He has the menu, so he has all of the product that he knows has to be served for that evening. And then I would walk away and I would keep checking on him. This guy was great. He controlled the processes. He kept everybody in line. He would encourage people. He would remind people, hey, we got to pick it up here because we're about to get a busy moment. And he would encourage others. He would help them to get mindful of how to be prepared for those high moments of service time, right? And so I delegated to him, but then I let him control the process. And I would walk in, I'd say, hey, how you doing? He's like, chef, you already know. We got this. And I'd be like, yo, you're the man. I appreciate you. So that's things that we can do in order for us to provide guidance and autonomy with our team players. And I got 3 more things I want to say about that, but I'm going to talk about that in my next video. So again, listen, keep watching these videos. We're hoping that you're encouraged. As chefs, we are called to be leaders, and I'm just taking this time to share with you in these episodes of Center of the Kitchen of what we can do and how we can apply ourselves to really empower our team and guide our team onto success. So until next time, God bless you. Take care.